It is painfully obvious that Miss Vandergraff has no intention of continuing her life on stage.
Can't you see it's killing a soul?
Don't worry, boys, this ain't over yet.
Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't do an encore.
That was Jane Roberts as the bride. She was the Oops girl, remember? Oh, don't you people read. She was the woman that was so beautiful she caused men all around her to have accidents. Spill their drinks, drive their cars into trees. All she would do is... Oops! I don't do it justice, but people ate it up. She had a whole series of shows. Oops. Oops Girl. Oops Girl Come Home. And Oops Girl at Sea, which won an Oscar for special effects.
Okay, so begging and groveling didn't work. On to plan B. And for that, I'm gonna need an accomplice. Someone gullible with loose morals. I need a what do you call them? A European.
In comes Aldolfo, played by former silent film star and world-class alcoholic Roman Bartelli. He was the one who later drank himself to death in a chateau in Nice. It had been 5 days before the police had found him. By then, he had already been partially consumed by his poodles, but only partially consumed.
Excuse me, I don't believe we've met. I am Adolfo.
You are Aldolfo?
Yes, I am Adolfo.
Not the Aldolfo.
Yes, I am Adolfo.
Funny, you don't look like a scoundrel.
Yes, what?
Why, I just overheard the groom saying that Aldolfo is a scoundrel.
Adolfo is a scoundrel?
Those very words.
Adolfo is a scoundrel.
It's like I'm hearing it again.
What this is outrageous. He sings to people, to beautiful ladies. Why, I must.
You must take matters into your own hands, Aldolfo.
Yes, I must take this groom into my hands and kill him! Yes!
No. Don't kill him. Just hurt him bad enough so he can't get married.
Show me to this groom. Wait, what? What kind of man is this groom? A big man?
Well,
A burly fellow?
well, he's big on the outside.
No. Adolfo no fight big man. Small, pale, weedy little dwarf people that Adolfo can. Can't! No! But no.
So you're a lover, not a fighter.
Yes, Adolfo is a lover of beautiful ladies. Some say I am king of romance.
Well, you know what they say. The best way to get revenge on a man is through his...
Door!
No. The best way to get revenge on a man is through his...
Window!
No. Revenge. Back at a man through his...
There is no other ways.
I'm not Santa Claus coming down the chimney.
His woman!
Ah, his woman.
Yes, Adolfo, you must seduce his woman.
His woman.
His bride.
Yes. Adolfo will seduce this bride and show people that Adolfo is no scoundrel. Show me to this bride. Wait, what?
What kind of woman is this bride? A big woman?
No.
A burly woman? She's the cat's pajamas.
A yamas?
She's a looker, an attractive woman.
Show me to this cat and my yamas. I will make her. Like a cat in pajamas.
Roman Bartelli, chewing up the scenery. You couldn't get away with scenes like that nowadays. Mature contemporary audiences are too sophisticated for broad racial stereotypes like that. So we banished them to Disney and let the children sort it out.
Underneath.
Yes, madam.
The pastry chefs have been kind enough to provide the liquor for the party. But remember, Underneath, we have to be discreet.
Yes, madam.
It is prohibition after all.
I'm aware of that, madam.
We'll have to use code words. For instance, when someone asks for a glass of ice water, it actually means they want a glass of vodka. Have you got that?
Yes, madam.
Are you sure? Maybe you should write it down.
I understand, madam. A glass of ice water is a glass of vodka.
What's a glass of ice water?
Vodka.
Ice water?
Vodka.
Ice?
Vodka.
Well then, that's settled now. One less thing to do. Ooh, Underling, might I please have a glass of ice water? I found our meeting with the pastry chef rather trying, and I would enjoy a refreshing glass of ice water.
Your ice water, madam.
That was pure vodka, you poop!
I hate this scene.
Well, now I do need a glass of ice water.
A glass of ice water, madam?
Yes, ice water. Are you going deaf?
Would that I were.
I'm sure you can see where this is going. It's actually just a series of spit takes.
Your ice water, madam.
That was pure vodka, you poop!
Some elements of the Drowsy Chaperone were quite progressive, in aviatrix, for example.
Your ice water, madam.
That was pure vodka, you poop!
Yes, some elements were progressive, others were stale in the 20s. You know what? I'm just gonna skip ahead.
That poop! Where do you think you're going?
To find some lime juice, madam.
Lime juice? For heaven's sake, why?
I'm going to wring out my eyebrows and make myself a gimlet.
Now, you're probably asking yourself, what was that scene doing in the Drowsy Chaperone? Well, the set needed changing, so they put that in there so it could change. It's mechanics.
In a few hours, I'm going to be Mrs. Robert Martin. Oh, my head is spinning.
Yes, life's a mad whirlwind.
Now, this is a really interesting scene. This is the only scene where Jane Roberts and Beecher Stockwell are alone on stage together. Jane Roberts an emerging star, but Beecher Stockwell already well established and a force to contend with.
Oh, I'm so full of apprehension. But I suppose that's normal, considering the circumstances. Have you ever been married, Chaperone?
No, my dear. I drink for pleasure, not out of necessity.
Your iceful, madam. I'm afraid we're fresh out of olives.
Have you ever been married, Underling?
Heavens no, madam. If I'm going to serve a woman, I prefer to be paid for my efforts.
Oh, you too. I know it seems crazy to give up a successful career to marry men I hardly know. But for some reason, when I look into his eyes, his big, monkey eyes, oh gee, I get all woozy. And that's love, isn't it?
Not necessarily. The wooziness can be caused by any number of things. I mean, I'm woozy right now, and I'm certainly not in love.
Stockwell was known for her rousing anthems. She inspired and entertained all the troops in all the major world conflicts, up to and including the Falklands War. By then, she was in her mid-80s, and her anthems didn't so much as rouse, but as stupefy. Still, she demanded that one be in every single one of her shows, even if it wasn't appropriate. But you couldn't say no to her. That's star power.
Oh, Chaperone, I'm still conflicted. Couldn't you just allay my fears with a few choice words of inspiration?
Inspiration? Really, dear? That's not my forte.
Yes, but if you could just...
As we stumble along on life's funny journey, as we stumble along into the blue, we look here and we look there, seeking answers anywhere, never sure of where to turn or what to do. Still we bumble our way through life's crazy labyrinth, barely knowing left from right nor right from wrong. And the best that we can do is hope for we'll sing his song as we stumble along.
That was quite nice, Chaperone, but I think that was quite nice, Chaperone, but I don't see how that pertains to my situation.
Let me
It's okay, I just...
It's a dismal little world in which we live. It can pull you till there's nothing left to give. 7 overrated wonders, 7 underwhelming seas, 6 excruciating continents, Antarctica. Oh, please.
Antarctica, oh please.
Still we must let it lick go, this planet, oh so bad. Keep your eyeball on the highball in your hand. As we stumble along, cross life's crowded dance floor, as we push and we shout, we live and we learn. And when we finally leave the bar and we see
lover. Basically, she sings an anthem about being an alcoholic. She does what she wants, regardless of the needs of others. My mother was like that.
Well, that was very inspirational, Chaperone, but I'm still conflicted. Couldn't you just tell me, is Robert the man for me?
My dear, that's something you have to decide for yourself.
But I just don't know if he loves me.
Well, why don't you just ask him? Say, Roger, do you love me?
It's Robert, and I'm not allowed to see him. In fact, it's your job to keep me away from him.
Oh, my dear, I know that. And I take my responsibilities very seriously. However, I'm feeling terribly, terribly drowsy. I'm going to take a lie down. Now, whatever you do, don't go wandering through the gardens seeking out your fiancé in which your future happiness depends.
Oh, thank you, Chaperone. I just have to know if he loves me.
Such a skinny little fool. Still, I envy her. Oh, when will my love come crashing through my door?
In comes Aldolfo, come to seduce the bride.
I am Adolfo.
Try not to think of the poodles right now.
I am Adolfo. And you are bride.
No, I'm not.
What? This is bridal suite. You are the only one here. Therefore, you must be bride.
Interesting argument, but I'm afraid you're a moron. No, bye. Perhaps I can take a message?
Dear Van de Graaf, bride. I must seduce you and transport you to a place of ecstasy. Sooner is better. Saint Adolfo, king of romance.
Through my little ruse, you found me out.
So you are the bride.
Apparently, yes. Take me out, dollface.
No, not a dull face. Adolfo. You must remember my name. For if you say the wrong name, it will ruin everything. How can I make you remember my name? Adolfo. A ladies' man who wins the claim, Adolfo. Well, lovely miss, I am the same Adolfo. I introduce myself, I am Adolfo.
Nice to meet you, shall we?
Not so fast. So just in case you didn't hear, Adolfo, I'll try to make it very clear, Adolfo. The lovely ladies always cheer, Adolfo. When I repeat myself, I am Adolfo.
Understood.
I can sing it high, Adolfo. I can sing it low, Adolfo. I can sing it very fast. I can sing it very slowly. I would do it now, but it could take hours. So now, let us see if you can remember my name.
I'll give it a shot.
Now who will sit in front of you?
Adolfo.
And how should you refer to me?
Adolfo.
And who is it I'll always be?
Adolfo.
Now sing it proudly.
You are Adolfo.
Now let me spell it out to you. For all you lovely ladies out there who didn't hear me for some reason. Maybe you are hard of hearing or something. I don't know.
Favorite scene. I believe it was her romantic fantasy to be swept off her feet by a Latin lover. A real Latin lover, not a buffoon. But that's what musical theater's all about. Falling in love at the drop of a hat. Finding yourself in an insanely romantic situation. Waiting to happen, I'm a mishap about to ensue. I'm the toy on the stick, the three-legged chick.
Well, I'm sorry, madam. I'm getting married today, so I have to wear this blindfold.
A blindfold.
Say, who am I speaking to now?
Why, it's me. I mean, Mimi from Bronx.
This scene couldn't be more ridiculous.
So, you are marrying Janet.